How to create a KDP notebook, low content books for Amazon. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own low content Amazon notebook. So let's get into it. Now, if you go onto Amazon, so let's say if we just go onto Amazon.com and we search for notebook over here. So we're just going to search for notebook, and you can see there are quite a few different notebooks available. You can see this vintage notebook is a Amazon KDP notebook. So this person just uploaded this design, and now they are selling this for $5 in paperback and $14 in hardcover, and all they have to do is create the design. So I'm going to show you guys how to create your own Amazon KDP notebook, where all you have to do is upload your design and you leave the rest to Amazon. So for that, first off, you need to go onto kdp.amazon.com, and over here, you're going to add the type of notebook that you want to create. So let's say I want to create a paper book, and I want a standard color notebook, and then I'm going to add the type of paper, and the page direction is going to be left to right, and then you're going to add the unit of measurement, which is going to be inches, and then you're going to add your internal cage. So the internal cage, maybe I want it to be 6 by 9, or yeah, 6 by 9 is a good decent sized notebook. So I'm just going to click on calculate dimension, add the number of pages. Maybe I want 120 pages, and then you're just going to click on add dimensions. And once you do that, you can just download this image. So you're going to click on save image as, and then you're just going to download this image. And now you can see over here you have your full cover, you have your back, you have your front cover. And what does this basically mean? Well, it's a very simple process. I'm going to show you guys how to start designing. Now, what you're just going to do is you're going to take a look at the full cover, and this is width 12.25 and a height of 9.25. And then you're going to go on to canva.com. You're going to click on custom size over here, change it from pixels to inches, and then you're just going to enter the width and height from there. So it was 12.52. You're just going to enter that, and then you're going to add the height, which is going to be 9.25. And you might be wondering, I'm creating a 6 by 9 inch book. Why do I need to create like a larger book? Because this is going to be a book cover, and what you can see in this template over here is where your book is going to be cut. So you want to make sure that these little edges of your book that are turned over in your notebook are filled with the design. So that is why you need to account for this kind of stuff. Now, once you do that, you're just going to click on create new design, and you're going to begin creating your book cover. So for that, you can see I have my blank canvas, and what you're going to do is you're going to click on uploads, and you're just going to upload the image that you just downloaded off of Amazon. We're just going to upload this image. And now you can see I have this image, and then you're just going to fit this onto your canvas, and it should probably fit perfectly on like so. They're just going to fit this over here right at the center like so over here, and now you can start laying out your design elements. Now, another thing is that you can just click on download template for a more accurate template. So I usually do recommend to download the template. If you want, you can use the image, but I'm just going to open up and unzip the template, and now I'm just going to open this up, and I'm going to upload this media over here, and this is going to be the downloaded template that you have. It's a lot more easier to design on this. It doesn't have all of those markers, and this fits perfectly. So once I have done that, I'm just going to zoom into my canvas, and I'm going to begin designing my book cover. So you can see what this basically does is that it allows you some margins for you to begin designing. Now, I'm going to design a simple journal, or like a simple kind of journal, so with like some cute internal pages. So what I'm just going to do is, first off, I'm going to increase the transparency. So I'm going to put this at 40, 46, 47 transparency, and then I like to lock it so I don't move this background template around. Then I'm going to go into the element section, and I'm going to start designing my book cover. So I'm just going to search for maybe sparkles, and I'm going to search for photos in sparkles, and I'm going to add this one. I think this looks pretty cute. So no, or maybe this is a bit too much. Maybe I'm going to go with something a bit low key like this one, and I'm going to click on see all for a different color. I'm going to use this color instead. And now I'm just going to rotate this, or just expand it, whatever you prefer. You can also rotate your image to better fit. And once I do this, I'm also going to increase the transparency or decrease the transparency on this. The reason for that is this is like the initial central page, which I'm going to be designing right now. And I'm going to add some more design elements on top later on as well. So I want to make sure that my design is nice and interesting. So I'm just going to add this. Now, once I have added this, I'm going to decrease the transparency on this as well. So I'm just going to lock this in position as well. And once I have done that, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go back into my element section. I'm going to search for sparkle again. and I'm going to go into the graphics section this time, and I'm just going to take some of these simple white sparkles, and I'm just going to add this on the top of my book cover. And I'm just going to do Command C and then Command V, add a few of those over here like this. Just going to make it a variable size. I'm going to decrease the size on this one as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a simple section over here for people to write their name. So I'm going to go and I'm going to search for a stripe, and I'm going to go into the graphics section, and I'm going to take one of these kinds of stripes. I think this looks pretty nice. And I'm just going to decrease the size, and I'm going to fit this right into the center of the front page over here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the text section on the left, and I'm going to use one of these font combinations like this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the bottom text, and then the top text I'm going to add this journal belongs to, like this. And then I'm just going to place this on top. I'm going to decrease the size, and I'm going to realign this to the center of the text block, and then I'm just going to place this right above the little section that I created for the name. And then I'm going to recolor the text. So I'm just going to go with a light kind of pink color, light pink blush color, or you can just go with pure white instead. I think this color looks nice. So I'm going to continue on. And now you can add more design elements. You can go into the element section. You can add like certain spine designs. So for that, I like to search for flowers. And once I search for flowers, I'm going to go into the graphics section. And I'm just going to take this like skinny flower design, and I'm going to rotate this to a 90-degree. And I just like to place this right at the spine of my book cover, right over here. And then just do Command C and Command V, or Control C and Control V, and just place this on the spine. This just adds like another really cute little design element onto your book cover. It makes your journal look very interesting and nicely designed. I'm just going to place this over here, and on the back you can add more floral designs or sparkles, whatever you prefer. Now, once I have designed my book cover, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to unlock this. And what I like to do is I just like to take the image, and I take the transparency and just increase it to full. And now you can see my book cover is ready. Now, after that, I'm just going to click on share, click on download. I'm just going to download this as a PDF print or PDF standard. PDF print is better because it has better quality. Now, the next step is to start designing your internal pages. Now, there are a lot of online websites available which give you internal pages, but what I like to do is I like to create a very interesting looking, highly designed page for my KDP journals. And that is why what I like to do is I like to go back onto Canva, and I add 6 by 9. So for this, you don't have to add any bleeds. These are the internal pages, and we're going to start designing our internal pages. So you just have to design like 5, 6 internal pages, and then you can just download that PDF and then copy and paste it. And what you're going to do is you're going to go into your element section, and I'm going to search for flowers, and I'm going to take like a cute, interesting floral design in the graphics section. I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to search for flower, and I'm going to take this design over here like this, and I'm going to expand it, and I'm just going to place it all over the entire page. Decrease the size a bit like this, and now I'm just going to increase the transparency so it's semi-transparent. And then I like to go on to my element section once more, going to lines and shapes, and then you can start adding your lines. Just place a line at the top over here, and then place it right like so. And then you can just center this line. Change the color to gray because no lined paper is ever actually fully black. And then just do Command C and Command V. And then you can just start placing these, and then you can just copy these. Command C, Command V, place these down below, and then you can just copy all 4 of these all together. Command C and then Command V, and then just place these down below over here. I'm going to delete this extra floral design that I copied like so. I'm going to lock this over here, and then I'm just going to select these top lines once more. Command C and then Command V, and then just place this right at the bottom, and now you have a gorgeous looking lined page. Now you can just click on add page over here, and then we're going to design our second page. Just go into the element section, search for flower. I'm going to go into the graphics section. And I'm just going to take this floral design, place it at the top, and I'm going to go into element section. I'm going to go into lines and shape. I'm going to search for circle over here, and then I'm going to go into the graphics section. I'm going to take one of these little designs. I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to click on send to back, and then I'm going to increase the transparency of the circle like this, and then I'm just going to add the lines. And then once you add the lines, you're just going to click on share, click on download this as a PDF print, and then you're just going to go on to PDF merger, open up the PDF merger, and then you can select your PDF files, and then you can add, like I have 120 pages and these are just 2 pages. We're just going to merge this PDF, and this will be like 10-20 pages, and then you can just download this merged PDF and then merge this new merged PDF 5 to 10 times more, and then you will have the total 120 pages that you had to create for your Amazon KDP notebook. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're now able to create your own Amazon KDP notebook. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.